EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. And off we go from Arizona. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. You want to stay on the field.
Into space, inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Ray Benson, touchdown Cardinals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Darnold to throw on second down. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Rams.
He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And the Rams first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Murray from his own end zone. Out to his right. He runs with it. And a great run after being backed up. He's up to the 25-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Hey, that's one.
Now a second down throw from Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0. 14, Rams, nothing. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line. So he's up 2nd and long. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 49. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Rams.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14, Rams 7.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Big ace.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, ace. Deuce. 2.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 22-yard
On 2nd down, it's Benson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Big ace. Green. Hey, Larry. Hey. Stop.
Murray on 3rd down. The work is out wide to Benson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Empty. Forward. Hey. Two.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Darnold to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Darnold to the air once more. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
One more. Big Ace. Who you got? Stop.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On the hole. Hey.
Murray now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
First down 10. At 46 yards.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Darnold. The throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
We'll go play action with Darnold. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, LA. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And they're on the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage terraced out there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Finish. 2. Shift.
Here's Murray to throw. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
On 3rd down, Murray. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Murray's going to throw again. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they're going to have a first down and are well into field goal range now at the 16.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The throw on the RPO is complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Green, green, green.
To throw again is Murray. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Right side. Complete to Nakua. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Down midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one is caught by Reed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
To throw is Darnold. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll get that to Wilson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 37-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Murray on 1st down. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
What a luxury. As certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Again, it's Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And
that one taken in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Cardinals go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Rams 21.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
31. 8 yards on the pickup, which brings up 2nd and
2. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. A run with Benson. He'll manage only a couple. Foye Lillican with the play.
The tackle made.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's 1. 2, 2.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Moving outside, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Hey. Bus.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Second and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards. Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold, touchdown Rams. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run here with Benson. Room to run inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
To the goal line and in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good, and the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's second down. They'll run here. This is going to be a Rams first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's second and 2. Holler. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On play action, here's Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
A run out of the gun with Benson. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, hey, hey. Biggest. Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
2. Hey. 2.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for the Cardinals. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning way.